I'm Christopher Kendall. I'm the artistic director and conductor of what began in 1975 as the 20th Century Consort. We've been in residence at the Smithsonian Institution as the New Music Ensemble since the late 1970s. Since it's new music, it constantly refreshes itself. And that process is one that is near and dear to not only my heart, but to the musicians of the ensemble. Dickens' Christmas Carol is internationally known and beloved by so many. And on account of that, I think it was especially challenging to figure out a way to make this fresh and new. But I think it works beautifully because John and Isaiah Sheffer, the wonderful librettist, derive the key narrative elements of the Christmas Carol and pulled everything else out. And then they put music back in where that had been. So the music contributes something that, frankly, even Dickens' own wonderful words couldn't provide in terms of drama, emotional depth. The great 20th century composer Arnold Schoenberg developed a technique that he called Sprechstimme, in which the vocalist, who can be a singer or an actor or actress, delivers the text of the piece in a half-spoken, half-sung style. So it's speak singing. And many years later, Jon Deak invented a technique that he called Sprechspiel, which really involves instrumentalists speaking lines. So in this wonderful piece, The Passion of Scrooge, in addition to the vocal soloist, the 10 instruments in the ensemble play various roles in the piece. And although they don't speak the line with their voices, they do with their instruments. So it's a wonderful way not only of delivering the text, but of drawing the instrumentalists into the dramatic presentation in a way that I really don't know any other composer that has achieved in this way.
I'm Jon Deak. I'm a composer. I'm a contrabassist for many years in the New York Philharmonic. I founded an international program for children called the Very Young Composers. I've never felt myself separate as a composer from the performance. To this day, when I hear this piece, I'm performing it. When I composed the piece, I was performing it. And when I perform my own works, I'm composing them. I started this piece in 1986, laid it aside, worked on it a few years later, laid it aside. And then in 96, I really began to work on it full scale. And I don't know how they did it. I still to this day, I was feeding poor Bill Sharp stuff the last week. I mean, this is, it's not like he's playing an etude here. He's embodying an incredibly complex set of characters. It came off unquestionably as something powerful, and I give the performers full credit for that.
It's an interesting thing as a new music group. It is really not that easy to find repertoire around the holiday season. But now that we have it, for us, it's become a staple of our repertoire, and I think is fully worthy of becoming a staple of the repertoire, right along with the Nutcracker and the Messiah, as a piece that is an inevitable part of the holiday experience.